How to stop masturbating. 90% of you are addicted to it. How do you get rid of it? Step 1. You should consider fasting. Because if you can deny yourself a biscuit, then you can deny yourself masturbating. One of the things that is often not known is that at least among the medieval moral theologians, that is, those people who studied how to best conduct one's life, one of the things that they mentioned is that the appetite for food and the appetite for sex are linked to the same appetite. So if you can control the way you eat, then you can control the way that you have sex as well, to a large extent. Now that's the first way. Second way, get rid of the means that you are falling into this. Right? You know how you fall into it. Many of you will use some sort of electronic device. Seriously, throw it out. You don't need your phone. You don't need this. You can just get rid of it. So get rid of it, replace it with something that doesn't have the internet or however you access it. It's as simple as that. It can be done. In fact, for 2 years, I used a brick to destroy this issue. And it worked. And I no longer masturbate. That's the second way. Also, make sure that you don't find yourself in situations where you will masturbate, right? So if you're bored, don't do that. Go and find something that you actually need to do to make your life better and do that instead. So, for example, I've made videos on here studying Latin. Go study Latin away from a soft and comfortable place. Go outside. Maybe go to the pub with your Latin volume. I don't, like that might be embarrassing. But, go to a coffee shop with it and read until it goes away. That's the second way of doing it. The third way is to simply just not look at women, right? As extreme as that sounds, if you do not look at women at all, if you keep looks to a minimum, like if you actually discipline that, then it's not going to enter your mind to masturbate as much. You'll sometimes get images and you have to fight those off, right? Like if you're a Roman Catholic, it's mortally sinful to entertain these thoughts, and to be honest, I think that it's something that nobody should be doing at all. And I think that would be a really bad idea to just think about the thoughts, because the thoughts pop in your head. Fight them, right? If you ignore those thoughts, and if you're able to successfully fight them, then you will never masturbate, because the thought will be resisted, and then you won't do that. But this is not always possible for many people, and that introduces me to the third and the fourth way that you do so. Third way is prayer. Prayer and meditating on the scriptures, or meditating on some good book. And by meditation, I don't mean emptying your mind so that some other thought could pop in. I mean taking a very, very specific piece of text, reading it maybe 4 times, and then meditating upon what it means, and then extracting out what it means for your life, what it means for your death, what it means about reality, and then based on that, asking God for the graces to pursue the good that you pursued in that text, and then making a resolution to do something about it. So, for example, I might meditate on, the Sermon on the Mount, and it might say something about not being afraid of the future. And so I go, okay, God, give me the grace that I might overcome fear, and then say, okay, I'm not going to live in fear anymore. Pursue first the kingdom of God, and everything else will be given unto you. And that's the third way. And the fourth way is to receive the sacraments. The sacraments don't care. Atheism isn't true. The sacraments have power to help you control your urge towards that. So if you are within the Catholic Church, you can go to Mass during the week. You should. It's an incredibly beneficial thing in life to go to Mass as much as you can, and especially to go to confession, because confession will give you the ability, that will give you the grace to have an easier time dealing with these issues. So those are the things that you should be doing. You should be fasting, you should be praying, you should be avoiding what are known as the occasions by which you can sin, you should be fighting your thoughts, and you should be receiving the sacraments. Those 5 things will help you overcome masturbating. Thank you very much for watching.